I'll start in the order that they started. So it was Pravina. I have a paper now because I can't remember 8 evaluations, that's for sure. So Pravina. So one thing I would suggest, and this is across for many people, try, if you can avoid it, don't say your technique. Don't say I'm going to evaluate like this, this and this. One reason for doing this is that you waste your own valuable time. I did get a feedback in one of my other sessions from one person. She said that I do this because it helps the audience to remember and the judges and the contestant to remember how my evaluation flows. So that's one thing where you could use a technique. Personally, I have found that I generally have a lot more to say. So any seconds that I can shave off of like overhead, that would be a suggestion. But you could take it either way. You did point out the speaker's good use of characters. You did point out that a little bit more practice could be needed for the speech. I'm sorry, you're going to get all of it again. One thing about the recommendation was that your humor part of his speech that you mentioned, it was conflicted. In the beginning you said the humor use was good, and then you said the humor could have been better in certain places. So there's a conflict of recommendations there. You could work on that. And you did point out the delivery. So that's it. Amit. One thing, please don't speak for the audience. The evaluation is always meant to be a personal opinion. You could be right or wrong, that is not relevant at that point, but never say the audience felt. You can say, I heard a lot of people in the audience connect with your joke, many people are laughing and even I felt. But never say the audience felt. Don't speak for the audience. Again, one of your recommendations on his use of language, in the beginning you said your language was good, but then you had a conflicting recommendation in the end where you said the language could have been better. So this happens a lot to me as well. I've had this in the past where one part of the speech you see as both a good thing and something to be improved by the speaker, but you have to point it out in the specific ways. Like for instance, if I had to do the same thing for the speech, I would say that the content of the humor was good. Like the content that he had written to deliver, but the delivery could be worked on a little better. Instead of saying the humor was good and needed improvement, you could do it the other way. Right? And yeah, you are, I think, the only speaker who had a very specific recommendation to his delivery that you could move in that triangular space. That was a good point. That I think nobody else had a very specific way of how he could improve the delivery. Yeah, and you did point out over the conclusion part as well. So, okay, next is Shailesh. Sir, for you,
tell me the names again.
right? I have a ballot of. So Shailesh, yeah, you did point out the fact that the topic selection was good, the narration, the characters used by the speaker was good, and the humor was peppered throughout the speech. And I think you were one of the first evaluators, and one of the few evaluators who did point out that the specific purpose needed more attention. So the specific purpose in the speech was a little missing. The gym was there, but what did you want to tell us about it? Little missing from your conclusion. So you were one of the few evaluators who pointed that out. And yeah, that's about it from my side. Then Sapna, right there. And the first thing that struck me about the evaluation was little bit of repetitiveness in the way you were using words like simple a lot. Now I know what you were trying to imply was that the speaker was using language that the audience can easily connect with, but you can say it once and then move on instead of using it a lot. And again, never speak for the audience. You had this one place where you said the audience felt, and lots of people connected to that joke about Pankaja. You connected to the joke, and the audience was laughing at the joke, is how you can say it. But don't say the audience connected. You don't know. You did point out about language, narration, characters. And again, you were one of the few evaluators who pointed out that the call for action was needed. But again, there was a little bit of conflict. You said it was good conclusion, then you said the call of action could be better. So you have to pick one side and then stick to that. Whichever way you feel the speaker will be helped the most, you have to do that. Again, on the delivery, you said the pauses were good part of the speech. Now this is I think maybe I'm misinterpreting this. But again, there was a little bit of confusion on the delivery part. We can discuss this later. A few things I have. Next up is Raju. For you, sir, you were very composed. The evaluation, sometimes the contestants become very nervous on stage because it's a very difficult contest, and one of those, you were very composed. It showed because of the composure, you had a lot of time to think through each point, and it was very well analytically organized. I felt you had one of the best analytical breakdowns of the speaker's strengths, improvement areas. You did speak about the speaker's energy level, which I felt was not really a recommendation part of the speech. There were a lot of other things that you did mention. That recommendation you could leave out. So in general, you generally have a lot of commendations and recommendations to make, but you have to pick the highlights. So just because you have time, that doesn't mean you should add other things to the speech. It's just in general, not just for you. You should only pick the highlights and add as much value to those highlights as possible. Again, there was a bit of disconnect on the unevenness of the body language. Sometimes you said it was good, sometimes it was not good. And you did point out about the transitions, which I think nobody else pointed out, that the transitions could be better and a specific purpose. And you did point out that the conclusion was a little hurried from the speaker's end, which was again very few viralities pointed out. Great job. Then we have Talat. So again, you were one of the evaluators who jumped right into the evaluation. So you didn't spend time telling us about the technique. That was one thing I really liked. So you immediately start telling the speaker. That was good. You did talk about the connect the speaker had, the humor. But I felt that you used the fact that he was pausing, like long pauses, as a commendation. Yeah, so I got the point. Like you were saying that even if he forgot the speech, he came back strong. It is a good thing in a way for a speaker to do that, but that itself is a recommendation for the speaker. So it's an inherent conflict. So you can say that practice could have been better, but I applaud the fact that you came back stronger. So it could be phrased that way. You did have a lot of specificity in the body language examples. That was good. And yeah, one thing that I could say for a lot of people, when we are talking about many points, you can put them in buckets. Like you can have a bucket for delivery. So under that point of delivery, you can say everything you want about delivery. You can say, so I would like to talk about the speaker's delivery today, and I would like to say body language, voice modulation, connect to the audience, eye contact. So that way it's easier for you to organize it, and it's easier for the person to consume it also. If you have 10 points, that's harder. So that's just generally for everybody. Just one thing that I have to do. And you were also, again, you pointed out a specific purpose, so that was good. And we have Toastmaster Vidya Shankar. So I felt that you began and then you began again. You began with telling this audience that the topic selection was good, but then you again went into a metaphor of the gym, and towards the end you sort of lost that metaphorical thread. So like I think Navneet also had the metaphor, but you lost the last part of the metaphor when you were coming to your recommendations. And then you, in the end of your speech, you said the only takeaway I have for you, which again, you have a lot of takeaways for it. You have commendations, you have recommendations. So you can't have one key takeaway from an evaluation. You need to have a few. So it's not like a speech. And one specific thing I would suggest, if you could try, would to have more commendations for the speaker. You had a long list of recommendations, but very few commendations for what the speaker did really well. And that whole Pankaja effect joke, it's a little misplaced in this setting. It could be a little better phrased, if you are getting it. Okay, then we have Ali. And yeah. You did talk about the speaker's opening. It was very good, the fact that he used humor throughout the speech. Again, your recommendation on the fact that the speaker had drama and action. In the beginning you said you had drama and action, but then you said you could have had better actions to the words. So again, that's a conflict of the recommendation you're giving. Then you were one of the only speakers, I think, who pointed out that the humor that he was using, he should stay in the emotion, which I think is like a humorous speech recommendation, which is a good thing that you pointed out. And you did point out the speaker needed a little more preparation for the speech. And when you're talking about practice, you could have talked about the pauses. When you're talking about the speaker, what specifically led you to that conclusion, you could talk about it, like that analysis that you did. That's where it comes back to the analytical quality of your presentation as an evaluator. Right. Breather, and finally Navneet. Right. I think yours was again one of the very good presentations. You really used that metaphorical technique very well, where you had the three parts very clearly defined of the fitness, the pain, something, the pain and the fitness, and you used each part well to connect to every point that you had to make. Your again, one of the recommendations, the humor was a little conflicted, where you said the humor was good, but then you said could be a little better later on in the recommendation section. You did point out the speaker's good use of delivery, and I think you were the only person who pointed out that a visual aid could really impact the speech, like that before-after photograph of fitness. I think you pointed that out. That is a value add, I think, that no one else said there. Again, you were one of the few people who said that the call to action was needed towards the end. That when you're describing a story, you want him to know his motivations for going to the gym, and that a call to action so that our audience has some value. So that was one of the good things about your evaluation. And we are done. Yeah.
Thank you, Karan, for